for the map!
Yes, a hit!
forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
The target has been destroyed!
Have captured a zone.
Question.
Yeah.
A serious question. No, you're not in trouble. Sorry.
Sorry about that, guys. I just had to mute my mic and then. Yeah, really sorry about that sound there. Anyway, carrying on. Mod stock again. I don't seem to do too well in open area maps. Ooh, what? There's a little convoy. Well, or a little Cheeto. Oh, oh. That looks German. Firing. I believe I hit the hill in front of him. Oh my queen, Dick Max. That is one tank I've always wanted to get. Was that? That looks like about a mile snipe. But how did he pen me? How did he pen me? I'm just gonna look back at my tank's armor to have a look at that because I'm amazed how that even penned me. Okay, oh no, wrong button, sorry. Okay, right, armor values. So, where he shot me, I believe it was about at this angle. So, that's instant 60mm. So, that adds up right there to 130. So, it's not as much as I originally thought. But let's just check out the Dick Max's penetration values. It's a 105mm gun. Okay, so I would imagine he would be using probably the Panzergranate rounds. So I'd probably be imagining him to use armor piercing high explosive, as it managed to detonate the ammo. So, considering this round right here definitely wouldn't have been able to pen, and I feel like this round armor piercing wouldn't have had the explosive mass to have detonated it. So I don't really know much about tanks and whatever, so I can't say I know what happened there or anything, but good kill by the Dick Max. Really, really good kill, considering how far away that was. That must have been about a mile snipe, at least a mile. But hit my ammo and boom goes the Cromwell. So just to final things up for this video, I think we should get into at least one more game and try and get a kill or two, try and get into the Hurricane Mark IV, try and get some ground engagements. I've never used the bombs on it. I've used the rockets, but I had no luck with ground engagements, as I don't think I've ever actually used them for ground engagements. I've always tried to get people with planes. I don't know why I try, but I've seen this YouTuber, I think I've mentioned before in my videos, called Fly Daily. He was doing a low tier like biplanes versus top tier jets, and he, I think, headed on. I think it was like an FHF, something like that. And he managed to get a rocket right dead on center. And since then, I've been trying to challenge myself to land one of them hits. But rockets, they're not easy to hit. Oh, KV2. Hoping we wouldn't get into this sort of matchmaking, as I was against the KV2 in one of my previous games off recording, and I shot it dead on in the core, only got a hit, didn't do any damage to it, and it one-shotted me right in the side. And if anyone doesn't know what KV2 is, it's a king of derp. It it has a stupidly long reload time, but if you can get hit, then it's dead. Anything its path is dead. It just can't miss.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Damn it. Like I was saying before, I've got a bad habit of not looking where I'm aiming. And just to be funny there, he takes out my ammo. This was what I was saying about trying to get higher tier so it makes games much more fun, so that stuff doesn't happen. I stand a chance. Oh, not spinning glitch there. But yeah guys, sorry for the non-uploadings and poor video quality. I thought I'd get one out there as I've not done one in a while, and oh, and we get a battle trophy to finish things off. Something good. I always had a bad luck with these. 10k, I mean, it's okay 10k. I'm pretty low, I'm only on 90, but you can get a lot better stuff in them, which is what I was hoping, but can't get everything. Also, in the comment section, anybody who knows what these little things are, these like challenges, I'm just gonna call them. If anyone can tell what they do, because I activated one just because I didn't know what to do, but so far nothing's happened, and another loss. I've been losing all my games lately, but just because of the way I play, I'm awful. I die instantly. It doesn't really surprise me. Also as well, I've never known this, but again, either in the comment section, just tell me why, or at least suggest a video. Why the Cromwell 5, yes, has a better gun, as you can see, 57mm, 75, with the same armor values, but this thing is a lot quicker. That thing's a lot quicker, and it has a quicker reload speed, so it has a lot quicker turret rotation, but otherwise I don't know which one is better. I typically use the Cromwell 5 as it has a bigger gun, and in my head the instant thing that comes into mind, bigger gun, easier kills. But I think the Cromwell one might just be better because that is more maneuverable. You can get into nice sneaky places, and I think, I'm not too sure on this one, but I believe I can check in customization. Yes, the armor is the same, or is it? I believe that's the same armor. And yeah, it's got the same ammo except from this one. It's not got anywhere as much, as it would be a lot like thicker ammo down here, so less chance of getting ammo rack, sorry. But it's got a smaller gun. Saying smaller gun doesn't mean worse tank. It's just getting kills. In my head, this game, getting kills is everything. I know it's not, because capturing bases like maneuverability would be needed there, but for some reason in my head, getting kills would be everything. So it kind of, that's one of the main reasons why I picked the Chieftain, as I've seen how well it can perform, and as it has what's it called, Hesh. Yes, Hesh. I believe the way Hesh works is that it explodes outside the tank and sends a shrapnel on the inside, instead of what you would see with a shell hitting a tank, going through, as if it was kind of like, as it hits the armor, a layer like peels off it, so it sends a smaller bit of the round in, and then that bit on the inside would hit in the inside portion of the tank. Like if it hit the turret, it would hit the back of the turret, then detonate. The Hesh, I believe, explodes outside and sends shrapnel in. And the armor-piercing scalding Saybot shell, I don't know how that works. It's got a lot of penetration, so I'd imagine it's not a damaging shell. So I don't know why I would ever need 400mm. Saying the most armoured thing I could think of in the game right now has to be the T95. Yeah, the T95 with, I believe, 300mm of armour. 305, yeah, that's again can be penned, but I don't know why. Saying with realistic, it's always Germans and Japs, the Americans, Brits and Russians, so you would always be paired anyway with T95s. That's 6.7 actually. 6.7 and 8, so you might get paired up with T95 or a Chieftain if you are the T95. But if you were in a custom, then obviously yes, that shell would come in handy. But otherwise, I don't see why you would want to use the Saybot shell and not heat. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching Spin the Gaming Schnauzer, and I will see you all in the next video. Au revoir, friends.